Hi, and welcome to Panoram's document automation solution. It's built over Microsoft 365, the technology that you already own and that your business users are used to using. You can start the document automation process from pretty much anywhere within Microsoft. It could be from a hyperlink in an email, a button in Outlook, even a chatbot in Teams. We start ours from our intranet site. As an example, this is our intranet, and you can start the NDA process from a link at the top. It runs a form, and you can pre-configure these forms, obviously, to be branded for yourselves and also to capture the appropriate information for the different document types. In this instance, it's been set up for an NDA. It will ask the information around the initiator, the document date, etc., and the counterparty details, so that the form can be sent to the right person. And once all the information has been completed, the initiator simply submits the form. By doing that, an email is sent with a link to the counterparty for them to respond to the process. And you'll see here the inbox from the counterparty receives the email, and simply by opening it, they can continue with the process by pressing the link. So what they will then see is the document in PDF form on the right. So they have the ability to read it and make sure that it's appropriate for what for the purposes. First question that's asked of them is whether they have the right to sign on behalf of the organisation. If they don't, obviously that then gets forwarded to whoever does have the authority. It will also ask information around the legal entity, address, company number, etc. With the purpose, they'll be given some options which you can all pre-configure. If those options are not suitable, they have the ability to write a different purpose down. Obviously, that then starts a negotiation process around the purpose. Further options you can set up, for example, duration, survival terms, etc. All of the logic can be built into the system to make it operate exactly the way that you want the document automation to work for this particular document type. They then submit, and because in this instance all of the choices have been pre-approved, it will immediately just send them, the counterparty, another email to say, okay, we're happy with everything that's been chosen, and for them to proofread it, make sure they're happy with it, and then approve the document. If at any point they reject the process, obviously you can always move back to a more manual process, and or you can just simply restart. But assuming they've filled in all the details correctly, and they have the ability to simply approve that. And at this point, the status is updated on your dashboard to make sure that you can see that that they're making progress with the document. Now DocuSign takes over, and they will be sent an email through integrated DocuSign to proofread if they want one more chance at it. And just make sure that all the details are correct, and then go through and execute that document. This screen, I'm sure, will be familiar to most of you who've used DocuSign before. Once they have, the counterparties accepted it and signed it, the next step is for the initiator to then countersign that document and to basically get it to the stage where it is fully executed. So in this instance, the initiator receives an email, again from DocuSign, confirms that that the details are correct and as expected. Again, you know that only the terms as have been pre-configured have been accepted because of the way the workflow has gone through. The initiator signs, and the process is effectively finished in the sense that the document is now fully executed. The counterparty receives a copy of the fully executed PDF. You can see that here with obviously both signatures at the bottom. And the initiator equally receives a copy of that fully executed document for their records. At the same time, what's happened is that the entire process has been captured in this dashboard, so you can see the status of where any of the NDAs are up to, or any of the document automation processes are up to. You also get obviously automatically filed into your SharePoint is the fully executed document, and also the DocuSign certificate verifying the signatures. You can also start the whole process from a chatbot. Here I'm showing you the Panoram chatbot. You usually have to wake it up by saying good morning to it, which we've done now. And by simply asking the question, if I have a new document that I want to create or a contract I want to create, I simply ask the chatbot. It will answer the question, and you can see here it understands that I want a new contract. Which one do I want? I want the advanced NDA, and that will very quickly just take you to the link and initiate the process. So I hope that's helpful, and looking forward to working with you on your document automation projects.